Well, hello YouTubers, it's Hot Rod Paul again. We're working on the car. It's Sunday afternoon. Today I thought I'd just get through and have a look at some of the wiring that I'm presented with. This is the front of the Hornet and this is behind the grille. Now I've already taken out just some wires there. As you can see, I'm just making sense of the loom and replacing wires to get it into some sort of sensible order so that we can work out the headlights. Something else that I thought that I would work on and give it 10 or 15 minutes. Obviously with the Rambler Hornet, the front, you see the headlight surrounds here are made out of plastic. I thought I'd show you guys how to repair holes like that when they occur, and this one here I'm sort of halfway through and you can see from the back that we're doing a bit of plastic welding. Okay, so hopefully this will be just a quick little exercise and get you thinking about some other plastic repairs that you might have on your car. What you'll need with this is a decent soldering iron, preferably one that has an adjustable temperature, and one that you can alter the temperature. And secondly, the other items you need will be some zip ties. It doesn't matter which colour, they're both nylon or polypropylene or whatever they want to call them, and they're just these sorts of things here. I prefer to use the really large ones for this sort of work, and my soldering iron is a Hakko iron, which is sort of in electronics, which is, I also have other hobbies. Those hobbies are electronics or radio electronics. Okay, so I'll get things out of the way. There's the soldering iron, there's the head. What we're going to do is turn it over. I've cleaned all of the surface here, as you can see, with the thinners, very lightly, to get rid of contaminants. Now, this one here I've already started working on. So all we're doing is warming the area up, just moving it around, and you take the end, just like a bit of soldering flux, and just run it around in circles. And take another bit. And gradually fill that hole in so that we can rebuild it up. What I've noticed over the years of people with Hornets is that when these tabs get broken, they just drill more holes. And it makes a failure even worse. And then just run around the edge where the black meets the... This is why I like to use a different colour. I've even got red ones and yellow ones. You just run around the edge and just make sure that's all bonded and it's as flat as possible. Now just clean up the edge. Let's make it nice and straight, because that's going to be part of the bonding. Now, if we have a look at the other side, we can see that that hole has been covered. So what I'm going to do on this side, because eventually I'll just I'll sand this down is that we'll just close that hole off. Just like that. And just make it nice and flat. That'll save extra work later on. And there we go. That's one hole repaired. Okay. Got another one here to start on. This one here. You can see just down here. It's got a bit of gunk in there, which okay, so again we just a little bit at a time, and all we're doing is just filling up the hole. What I'm actually doing also is that they recess these lugs. I'm actually filling it right up to the surface, because part of the weakness with the Hornets is that the plastic's just too thin, and obviously as you can see, it's filling up quite nicely. Now I've got a steering wheel to repair as well, because all the lugs are broken off. Now it's a bit difficult because the lugs that are broken off are round tubular type lugs, and I've got to build those up and then drill them and tap them. We all know how hard it is to break zip ties, because it's always, see, there we go. That side's done, and so now just make this flat. Obviously, it's like anything, all the work you can do now will help you in the sanding process later on. I'm nowhere near an expert at this. I just do it out of need. Now, so there we can see two parts of that repaired. We've got another one there which is quite weak. So what I'm going to do is just reinforce that one there too. and as I said to you earlier on, the weak point of this is the leading edge. So if we can get most of the plastic, the welding, down on the front and build that up, in the future it's going to be less prone to failing. It's just like soldering, but please breathe out through your mouth. Don't breathe this in. Alright, it is quite toxic. Any form of plastic, polypropylene, any nasties to do with the burning of the plastic. So I always make it a habit whenever soldering anyway, with lead-based solder or silver solder or any of those sorts of solders, to breathe out through the mouth. Alright, so there we have it. We have 2 repairs, took about 10 minutes. Obviously there's a lot more work to happen after this, but you can get the point, and we take it from there. Thank you very much.